What's going on, broskis? Welcome to another podcast on a Monday night, and it's going down. It's a lively week this week, guys. A lively week, I must say. My partner in crime, he's just seeing to a couple of things at the moment. But what's been happening? Busy week in the shoe world this week. Yeah, a lot going on. Obviously, today we had everyone anticipating that email about the Jumpman jacks. We're going to talk about that as well today. And yeah, the big conversation has to be the cement freeze, the black cement freeze. Yeah, who copped the cement freeze? Seems like everyone copped the cement freeze this week. But some people had issues. Some people were okay. And generally, I find that people are just like, had little problems here and there with their shoes. Some people were okay with it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, evening's kill switch / kill shot. That's what I'm calling you from now on. Kill shot, kill switch. Shout out to Kid on the Block, Jamie, Foam F509B. Welcome. So much to get through tonight, honestly. But I don't think a week goes by where there's, nothing to talk about, sort of thing. So yeah, as we speak, I'm still waiting for an email from Offspring myself, but I've got nothing through yet. And here he is, the main man.
What's happening, people? Sorry, man. Had to well, it was for the stream actually. I've got a double live unboxing technically, but yeah, had to quickly go and grab that. Also had to get the good old cup of tea on deck very quickly too. But
Nice.
yeah, man, welcome back to Weekly Waffle. Obviously, Has filled in very quickly to introduce the stream. Listen, we're Turkish, yeah. At least one of us is late. Do you know what I mean? That's just how it works, man. But Has, bro, has it been a good week in terms of pickups? And in fact, bro, what's been on feet today? Let's start with that.
On feet today. Do you know what? I don't even remember what I had on feet today. Where did I go today? Bro, I can't even remember what I was doing today.
Has it been one of them days in terms of weather though down there?
Yeah, the weather's been like really poor today. Really poor today.
Mind
you, it opened up a bit, but it's been like so much rain down here and everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I had on feet. Honestly, it's been such a long day, broski. Honestly. What do you have on your feet today?
I had the 95 grey reflectives. Yeah, I think I said that last stream as well, but I've been sort of catching up wearing that shoe just because I battered it to the ground. And yeah, they had like, oh, nice, man. Let's have a look.
Tell a lie, I remembered what I had on feet. I just couldn't remember. Yeah. So yeah, it's the Pro Grid Saucony. This one was the 2024 Year of the Dragon version, which I picked up early in the year, but such a nice shoe, man. Honestly, like the quality, the craftsmanship, the little details everywhere. If you look at the tongue on here as well, it's got a lot of sort of Chinese Year of the Dragon kind of symbolism on there. Even on the heel tab as well, you've got like a dragon snake skin sort of thing. Yeah, just a really cool shoe, man. And obviously I've got the pink lace change as well. So yeah, these are what I have chucked on feet today. Really comfortable, honestly. Saucony,
Nice,
top dogs, man. Really comfortable shoes. But yeah, that's what I had on feet today.
very nice, man. Yeah, I think, do you know what it is for me? When you have so many like suede shoes, you love the look of them, but bro, you look outside and it's pouring with rain. Even last week was snowing. You're just like, maybe next week, maybe tomorrow. And then by the time you know it, it's like a month or 2 months have passed since you've been able to wear a shoe, especially this time of year. But yeah, man, I mean, a 95 with obviously that leather or canvas upper sort of thing with the mesh and everything else, you can't go wrong in this weather, man. How'd you keep those clean? Do you spray them or?
Yeah, so you know what? I probably spray mine. If I know what I'm going to wear next day, I spray it from the day before. So it's all good to go, pick it up, wear it. But yeah, I'll get through a lot of spray. I don't know if you can see behind me, I've got some Crep Protect there. I've got a few bottles just sort of lying around and stuff. But it's got to be done, man. And you know, there's going to be the odd occasions where you get some rain on your shoes if it's suede. You just got to make sure that when you come home, you just, you know, make sure that you clean it in good time, because otherwise, obviously, suede hardens, and you really don't want that. So, yeah, man, these are the dilemmas us Londoners live in. You know, we've got to worry about these things. Like I said last week, Alex, I mean, we have to be weathermen here as well. We know the precipitation, the chances of rain down to the minutes and seconds. So, yeah.
Just reading a couple of the comments. Going back to Alex's comment, he's just copped the Air Max Sunders Gore-Tex. Do I rate them, or do we rate them? Yes, I've actually got my pair right next to me. Filmed content a couple of days ago. Obviously, the black cement freeze had to take priority in terms of getting that video up, which is doing very well at the moment. A lot of controversy with this pair, which we will go into. But with the Sunders, I really like that shoe. And it's one of those sneakers overall, not just the Gore-Tex version. It's gone under the radar. It had a moment with the orange pair. I think it's the Canyon Golds, I think it's called. That had a moment with all the marketing and stuff. And other than that, there's not really been much buzz about that shoe, which, I mean, for people like us who want the shoe, especially in the sales, you know, you're laughing. So I picked mine up for under £140, which, bro, I'm happy with. It's just, if anyone's interested, go a half a size up, I'd say, just because, yeah, they fit very much like, sort of like, I'd say, a Huarache, you know, with the sock-like feature and stuff like that. Hass, what are you saying about the Sunders? I know there's a collab coming up that you're more interested in.
Yeah, no, you know what? I got a love for the Sunders. If it's one thing I'm glad Nike did this year was reintroduce the Sunders, because classics, man, however way you look at it, Sunders for me are in that classic bracket. And we all used to have one back in the day as well. So, no, I like it. And I also like the one that you mentioned as well, the Kids Immigrants version that's coming out very soon. I believe there's 2 colorways coming out. So you've got a yellow one and you've got a red one, a purple one, which is giving me a lot of, like, those that can remember, like, Tron kind of vibes. So if anyone can remember the film Tron, bro, yeah, I'm just hoping they release the purple one as well, and it's not just like friends and family, but you know, it's been mentioned, it's been rumored that they are going to release that one as well. So yeah, man, I like the Sunders. I really do like the Sunders. I'm not too keen on some of the colorways, but the Gore-Tex ones, yeah, it's if you're looking for something for the winter, it's a must-have, especially someone like Jamie in the chat there who lives in Glasgow, you know. He'd probably have them on feet 75% of the year, you know. So
that's it, man. Yeah. The only thing I will say about the Gore-Tex version, though, just in case somewhat like you guys didn't know, with that pair, because of the Gore-Tex, it actually has no zip. It has no laces, only has a zip. For me, I was a bit gutted, but you kind of sacrifice that if you want the Gore-Tex, the waterproofing. But I initially wanted to wear them with like the zip down a little bit sometimes, with the laces sort of hanging out. Obviously, you can't do that with that pair. Not a deal breaker, but just something I thought I'd mention. Bro, where do we start, man? It's been a crazy week. One of the most iconic shoes ever made, ever released, getting a retro closest to the OG shape that we've ever had. Well, in recent years anyway. Bro, let's talk about it, man. The black cement freeze. I know a lot of people been hitting me up, a lot of people messaging me. Let's start with the doom and gloom, with all the QC, the horror stories. Bro, I've seen some shockers, man. How was your pair, first and foremost? And yeah, what did you think of the rollout and the release?
Yeah, initial thoughts were that, you know, production was going to be higher than usual. So, you know, no problems copying. But I managed to get the early access. And as always, when you get an early access, even if you don't want them, you just buy it anyway because it's early access. But yeah, managed to get the early access, and then it started from there, really. I started to see things online about the QC, people sort of complaining that the elephant print on the shoes, some were lighter and other ones were darker, you know, just like minimal stuff. But the one thing that I didn't see a lot of was like really major flaws like glue stains or things like that. It was more just sort of nitpicky kind of stuff. But it wasn't too bad. So yeah, mine come through, and I'm happy to report that there was no sort of issues with mine. If I'm being really, really picky, is the toe box on one of my shoes is less tumbled than the other one, but it's hardly noticeable. So for me, if that's the only issue, then I'm happy, So I'm happy as well, because obviously sometimes early access means you get like shoes from the bottom of the pile sort of thing. But it wasn't the case this time.
Yeah, that's what the talk was about. A lot of people were saying because they got early access, they got like the short straw with all the defect pairs and stuff like that. But a few people were gutted. I mean, some people said there was like chip paint on the midsole, a lot of glue. Like you said, the elephant print, even on my pair, like it's not that deep, but you can tell the left is very much slightly higher than the right in terms of the elephant print. But bro, honestly, I only noticed it because someone pointed it out in the comments on my video. Bro, for me, I literally don't care, bro. I'm not worried about that too much. Obviously, I can only say that with my pair. I've seen some madness online, bro. Like, yes, some people are gonna exaggerate it because of the clicks, because of the views and engagement. But let's not hide the fact that Nike's QC have not been the best over the years, So you have to wish for the best, expect the worst. And yeah, luckily though, this sneaker sat or is sitting. So yeah, if you're not happy with your pair, you can send them back, try your luck with 2 other pairs or something like that. And I did not think I'd be seeing this with the black cement freeze. Like that is one sneaker I would have thought, like I don't think they're gonna sit. Maybe a day or so, but bro, they're still sitting now. What do you think about that with them sitting?
I think it's been a classic scenario this year, to be honest, with a lot of shoes that we thought, they're like not hype. Well, you could sort of put them in the hype category, but not a collaborative pair. Obviously, for most people these days, a hype shoe is a collaboration pair. But with shoes that are such, present such nostalgia and have such value in the sneaker culture, it's crazy to think that we've got all these shoes sitting at the moment. I don't want to use the B word, but for me, I'm happy with it, because it means that we can cop the pairs that we want. Especially with the black cement free, such a classic pair like this, and the story behind it and everything else. What Tinker Hatfield did for Jordan, etc. These and the way they've actually recreated these shoes, in the mold of the originals, but somehow for me sort of made it better with the shape of the toe box and everything. It's got sort of like a more sleek design, if you know what I mean. Like having a look at the original was slightly more sort of bulbous, but they've sort of trimmed it down a little bit,
more seamless.
Like honestly. And sometimes when we're nitpicking at stuff, generally stuff that we sort of notice ourselves, but for me to notice it on your feet, I'd have to sort of really like study and look at it and stuff to think, oh, actually. And that's what, let's be honest, when is that going to happen? When is somebody actually going to look down at his shoes for 2-3 minutes to pick stuff in it? It's not going to happen. So for me, the small things like, the leather being a bit higher or whatever, or little bits and pieces, it's not really a big issue, to be honest. But yeah, to have these sitting in a nutshell, I mean, it's just crazy. 2024, a lot of crazy stuff has happened in 2024. If this was last year, I'm quite sure, it would have been bang, sell out.
Yeah, no, it's true. I just want to point out some of the sort of QC stuff that I've been shown and sent in my DMs. Big up to, I think, Zaid. If you're watching, bro, he's the one that's been sending me these posts, hoping that his pair doesn't have stuff like this, which I think he did want to send them back, but he actually got discount on Nike with his code or something, or gift card. So I suggested to him, bro, if you're not happy with your pair from Nike, then get it from somewhere else and then do a swap. I know retailers, bro, they're going to probably blacklist me, but you got to do what you got to do, man. So yeah, some of these pairs, as you can see, you got stitching all off. You got There was another thing that he showed me, some madness that allegedly there was a bullet in the box. Like, I don't know how
That's crazy. Oh,
bro,
oh my god.
nuts, absolutely nuts. But yeah, it's just like, I think with a lot of shoes that are very mass produced, especially that's as sort of under the radar, under the magnifying glass as the black cement freeze. Because bro, if it was a GR Nike Dunk, we wouldn't be hearing about this, or a normal Air Force One or something, you know. So because we expect so much, especially the OG heads, you know, like, oh, I was around with the 88 release, I camped outside and all of this. I sniffed Jordan's shorts on the court and all of that. Bro, these guys die for these shoes. Like, they need to be a specific way. They need to have very much the same quality or great quality. Obviously, it's understandable. You're paying £190 over here in the UK anyway. You expect some sort of good QC, but I mean, at the same time, when you see these horror stories like this, and obviously this as well with all the stitching and stuff, and that's just touching the sort of surface. I've seen some like crazy midsoles and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I mean, luckily, like we said, they are sitting. So if you're trying to sort of try your luck on different pairs and just hopefully land on one that's good, I think that's the best. That's the sort of best option, man, because we're just lucky that it's not like a Travis Scott in terms of limited release or the hype. I know it's hyped, but you know what I mean, with a collaboration and stuff like that, man. But bro, what are you thinking about your pair though? Are you loving them? Are you like, is the feeling there when you open up the box and everything else? Talk to me, man.
I'll be honest with you, right? As soon as I opened the box, and I never had the retro version of these, by the way, so I always wanted a pair of these. Really happy. As soon as I opened the box, bro, the smell, I had to give it that. And it's got, I don't know if anyone else had this on their pairs, right? But the smell inside was so heavy, like of that sort of paint and everything else, and that shoe smell, you know, it was just beautiful, you know. But I'm really happy with these. So happy, you know, no issues on mine whatsoever. I mean, they just look great, and even better on feet as well. Yeah. So I did manage to get another pair of black laces on mine, only because I found a pair of black laces with the red tips. I don't know if you can see it there. We've got the red tips on there on my pair. So
where are they from?
Extra little touch. So these are from SB Dunks called Pretos.
Oh, okay.
Albino and Preto SB Dunks. So they came with about, I think, 6 or 7 different laces. One of them was black with the red tips. And I thought, you know what? Why not? I'm going to use it on black cements. So yeah, you know, red tips on there. I think it goes all right. So yeah, man, I'm really happy because I'm glad that you mentioned the price point, because, you know, let's be honest, the shoe game, you know, it's an expensive habit, if you want to call it a habit or a pastime or a hobby or whatever you want to call it. When we're paying 190, 200, 210 in some cases, you're expecting that shoe to come home to you in absolute best condition it can be. Yeah. So, you know, like you said, when you get these shoes in hand and you see the glue stain, you see a stitching out, or you see a dirty mark on there, you know, it's heartbreaking. You know, everyone I'm sure works quite hard for their money. And, you know, the least we can expect from Nike, and not only Nike, but other companies as well, is that they get the QC on point. But, you know, it's the nature of the beast. So, you know.
And yeah, just to add on to that, like, this is why some people are starting to wear reps, because the reps, as controversial as it sounds, they're actually starting to be made better than the actual real pairs, which, bro, I do not condone, you know, but I somewhat get it, you know. I mean, they're paying like half the price, sometimes, you know, a quarter of the price of the retail pairs with better quality. And nowadays you can't even tell, like, so yeah, man, that's another reason why people do it. So
look, I understand, you know, everyone's sort of monetary situation is different as well. So, you know, someone might really be into their shoes, can't afford everything that they want. And a lot of people turn to reps for that reason as well. And then you got like true sort of sneakerheads and everything else that, you know, won't have anything else. I mean, I personally, it's not me being snobbish or anything else, but I'd rather have original of anything that I buy, sort of thing. You know, whether it's even like a football shirt or whatever. You know, although they're ridiculously priced as well these days. So
big up DH Gate, man. Nah, do you know what? For me, well, when it comes to football shirts, I actually prefer retro tops. Like obviously from behind me, you can see with a Broski Arsenal kit. But bro, I bought so many retro kits over the years, just because like the new ones, if you want the proper ones, bro, they're touching £100. Like it's ridiculous, man. But yeah, obviously getting back on topic. For me, with my pair, I was very happy with them. I mean, if you guys have watched my video, the review, did have a little bit of glue on there with the midsole, but I've actually got a glue eraser that takes it off, no problems, thankfully. It's just try not to rub too hard, and also do not use it on suede or nubuck. That's the only thing I would say. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. But that's it. I think the Black Cement 3 was very well executed in terms of probably how many pairs they made. A lot of people got them. A lot of people, judging from the comments, have doubled up and tripled up. I got 2 pairs, you know how it goes, broskis. It was just in case, you know, the QC and stuff like that. But yeah, Foot Patrol shot them out literally the day on release, which was crazy because I was notified on Friday and then they were here by Saturday, which was pretty good. Where did you get yours, bro? You got EA and then, was it one pair you got, or
I just went? You know what? I went for the one pair on early access. I thought, you know what? There's a lot of stuff coming out, so I had to split my money like 3 or 4 different ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went for the one, and luckily I got a good pair, so
nice.
It all worked out in the end. But you know what? I was saying to someone in to Kill Switch, you know, if I got a pair, and I think I told you as well, if it was defective or whatever, I'll just send it back. And you know, such is the case at the moment. You can probably get another pair in your size. So
yeah, they're sitting quite a few places like Size, Offspring, Boston. Yeah, quite. Everyone, just take your pick. Honestly, take your pick. Just going back to some of the comments. Seamus, Broski, are you copying the next Waffle TNs on the way? So he's obviously talking about, I'm guessing, the purple pair, which we were going to touch on anyway. Let's look, bro. I mean, for me, they do look a lot like the Voltage purples. And you also said, Hass, about them looking a bit like the Spider-Man Friends and Family.
Yeah, not like for like, obviously, but the colorway, the color scheme, sort of that deep purple and then black and everything else.
So this color,
yeah.
This shoe, bro, it has definitely divided a lot of people. Like some people are liking them, some people are like, "What the hell? Like I could never be seen dead in them." Bro, the more I've seen them, bro, I can't lie. The more I had them on feet with the green pair, the more I'm liking them. And yeah, we spoke about it last time on stream. Bro, what are you saying though? Like, you sold on them yet? Are you still like, it's not even worth it? Or
I don't know, bro. I mean, looking at, you know what? I'm a sucker for purple and black. And when I look at that color scheme on that shoe, I think, you know what? I might go for it. But then I see that it's the heel, man. It's where it sort of overlaps over. I just can't agree with it. It's just, I don't know.
You know what it gives me? You know, the New Balance 327, where it goes up at the back.
I don't like that. I hate that.
Yeah, I'll show you guys for those who don't know.
And to see so many people wearing those as well. It's just, it's not it for me.
I'll get a picture of it. Yeah, you can see from here, this sort of picture here, that you see the back there, it's kind of protruding up, and it's kind of the same, I guess, you know? It's definitely like a little bit of a correlation there. Wait, Arsenal. A big up to you guys, though, bro. I mean, 4-0 Man City. I know it's not sneaker related, but come on, man. You got to enjoy it, you know?
It was a good weekend, bro. But let's just leave it at that, because we'll probably get turned over by Fulham this weekend. So,
bro, you are all the years I've known you at this point. I know it's only a couple of years now, but bro, I think you're the only Spurs fan I know that hates talking about football, because you know what they're like. Like some Spurs fans are just like Arsenal fans. They're sort of delusional and optimistic, you know, like when they shouldn't be. But you, bro, you're just like, no, not
Bro,
having it.
we're like the Robin Hood of the Premier League. Like we beat the big teams and we give points to the small teams. So
Dr. Tottenham, innit? That's what they're saying.
Tottenham, bro. Honestly, I actually watch them with a Dr. Pepper these days. Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's hilarious. Yeah, we've got another comment from Jamie, actually. What do you guys think of the supersonic dunks? I got early access from Route 1. Not sure what to do. It's only valid for 24 hours. Well, let's have a look. Hass, are you familiar with this, this colorway?
I've been informed by DPD that my pair is arriving tomorrow. So
nice.
So like our friend Jamie here, I've got the early access from Route 1. I usually do from Route 1. And yeah, I 100% had to go for these. I had my eye on them from months ago when early pictures were released. And yeah, I had to get them in tomorrow. Me being impatient and stuff, I paid an extra £3 for next day delivery. But nice. Look, bro, Jamie, I don't know if you're into your SBs or you sort of like a casual Nike SB sort of person, but for me, these are really nice, man. The colorway is very nice. The gum sole works well with it as well. I don't know if you can bring up the image, bro, but on the tongue, I've not seen this on a lot of SB dunks, but the tongue is actually perforated as well. So it's got perforated holes, which gives it that unique sort of look as well. And on top of that, the swoosh is also slightly enlarged as well. So it's a little bit more pronounced. It just looks really nice. And for those that don't know the story behind this shoe, it's for the Seattle SuperSonics. It was to commemorate them. I don't think they're in the league anymore, but it was to commemorate their achievements and what they did in the sport. So yeah, really nice touch from Nike, really nice silhouette. And the best thing about this, you got your Christmas shoe ready.
Yeah.
Your Christmas shoe ready there. So yeah, man, if anyone's waiting on these, if you got the early access, go for it. Honestly, £110.
Yeah, it's a very nice colorway, man. And we said last stream, but I'm not an SB guy, but there's colorways like this where you're just like, yeah, bro, they're going to be turning some heads. So, yeah, okay. We've got a comment from Snake 6. This is the shoe that's next up for me. I don't know about anyone else. Hass, I know you're feeling the vibes as well. But the Stash 95s, there was a little segment on Complex where they spoke about Complex Con. I think Joe was given a pair early from Stash.
He had them on feet. He had them on feet.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he got his box signed and everything, didn't he? I mean, December 13th, I think it is, bro.
December, confirmed, signed.
Yeah. Can we just say, me and Hass, can we both just say to everyone, this ain't even the right one, but everyone needs to keep the same energy. Like we were getting like, oh, it looks horrible. The Stash looks nasty. This, that, and then now all of a sudden we're getting closer to release, and then it's like, oh, sneaker of the year, Air Max of the year. Like I'm just like, bro, you know, we had to. It's a bit like the Ammerman years where we had to wait a little bit just to see the consensus of the shoe, like in hand and everything else. But yeah, I mean, the first Stash pair, obviously very well done. This pair, I think it's going to go the same way, you know, possibly top 5 or top 10, at least Air Max of the year for me, possibly top 3, you know. Hass, what are we saying, bro? What are we saying? Let's find some pictures.
I think this is going to be in a very, very sort of elite group because we've already got the Unearthed and then we've got the Amamaniers as well. And these, for me, I'm telling you, bro, these are just so clean, so well executed. And I haven't even got them in hand, but from the 1,000 pictures that I've seen already, like you said, this has got to be, if it's the last cop of the year for me, I'll be happy. Yeah. And people, if you've, you know, let's keep that same energy going. If people want to trash it or they're not interested in it, let's keep that same energy going because surely it will mean that we'll get a cop on the 13th of December. But, you know, I remember we was talking about the Unearthed and we were saying, you know, is it going to be a difficult cop? Are we going to be able to get it? And in the end, we managed to get it and a lot of sizes sat as well. So, yeah, this is a 100%. When we say a must cop, it's a must cop. I know a lot of people pointing out, you know, that the lace loops have been sort of swapped over to it's almost like it's like I don't know what to call it, but it's like a entry exit point for the sort of rip stop kind of laces that go through it.
Yeah, it's like not utility, but I get what you mean, what they were trying to do. Yeah.
But for me, it just works with the whole overall aesthetic of the shoe and the colors and everything else, you know. It just works for me. So yeah, the colors are crazy good.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, I need to see the air unit as well, because I think there's some sort of there's a color in the air unit as well that sort of matches up. So yeah, there you go. Oh my god, see, I didn't see this. I didn't see this. It's got the speckly midsole.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. See, I didn't see that off the pictures. Poor eyesight. Yeah. See that? Yeah, 100%. Man.
I just want to ask, what are you putting in the stash pocket, bro, and behind the tongue? What are you thinking? Some. Oh, bro, that's hilarious.
We'll figure it out. We'll do a show and we'll get people to let us know what they're putting there. But no, this is honestly, bro. I mean, look at the 3M hit on there as well. It's just beautiful. It's got to be a contender for me, and even the box as well, bro. Look at that box.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Now these look like official images, so cat's out the bag, really. I mean, the attention to detail, very much like a Cortez sort of 95 in terms of the box, the little, you know, accents, and obviously the extras. It looks like it's coming with a couple laces too. Yeah, bro. And I think you can swap out the tongues as well, which, bro, I'm always here for. It's giving me Sean Wotherspoon vibes.
Yeah,
man. Love it. Absolutely love it.
There's like another Travis drop near that time.
There is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping there is a Travis drop near that time, because we all know where people sort of deviate to. So
yeah, I think what's that color? The dark mochas? Not dark mochas.
Velvet, I think.
Velvet browns. That's it. Yeah. So they're gonna be thereabouts. You know, mid-December. Mid-December, 13th of December, these are coming out. Retail price, I haven't really heard nothing, but $200 most likely, which is going to be around 180 quid, 175 at least, similar to the Ammermaniers as well. Yeah, bro. I mean, we've been waiting a long time for this pair. Obviously, we know Stash by now with the Air Forces, the previous ones with the Air Max 95s as well. And yeah, it's just a very funny shoe, because it's like it's meant to be like kind of not hood, but I mean the stash pocket. Come on, bro. Like, you know why people most are going for those, but at the same time, it has that elegance about this shoe as well. Like, I can't even explain it, man. It's got that utility vibe to it. That beautiful blue with the navy, the speckled midsole, obviously the pocket, the stash signature like swap out tongue. Insoles as well. I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, everything about this shoe.
It's fire. I mean, it gives you everything, and it gives you, you know, what Stash is interpreting himself in the shoe. You know, you're getting that. You know, he's obviously a graffiti artist, etc., etc. New York vibes. You know, it's giving you a bit of edge. It's giving you a bit of everything in the shoe. So, for me, this is typically what a good collaboration should be like. You know. Yeah. It's the artist's interpretation of what they sort of believe in, what they do, and it's straight on the shoe. You know, no messing around. This is for me creative. The colorway is amazing. Everything's just really nice. So definitely must cop for me. And bro, I'm here for it. I mean, 95s next year is going to be a madness. I mean, if this is what we're getting this year with 95s, considering it's the anniversary next year. Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, we've still got the SBs to come out as well, amongst the other shoes. So
I'm frightened, bro. I'm excited and scared at the same time, man. The thing is, I feel like they did. What sneaker did they do this with? I think they did this with the TN, celebrating their anniversary. They kind of did it the year before, where they brought out like their Cold Walls, all these other pairs as well, and it was like it had a good 2 years, you know, beforehand the anniversary and on the year of the anniversary as well. So yeah, it was crazy, man. Same with the 95s, it looks like. I mean, obviously you've got the OG neons next year, or SBs, big bubbles, whatever we're calling them. Bro, it's sneakers like this that make you enjoy being an Air Max head or sneaker head, you know, where it's like the collaborator has actually had a say in the collaboration, the design choice,
100%.
obviously the colorway is the signature stash, but you know, all the little accents on it. It's sort of like both. It's art basically, you know. It's literally art on a shoe, added functionality. I mean, giving that utility vibe as well. But bro, the colorway, man, it's just everything about this shoe, bro. Everything about it is just amazing.
He's from New York, Bronx, New York, you know, graffiti artist, and everything about it just says, like, you know, New York sort of vibe, city, you know, in that urban sort of culture, everything about it. I mean, he's put it into the shoe, even down to the soles. Look at that. I mean, the insole, everything's just thought out. And I don't want to go on and on and on because I'm a huge fan and stuff, but I'm saying it, you know, calling it what it is. It's just a really, really cool shoe, and yeah, I'm just hoping we'll be able to cop on the 13th. And you know, this is the reason why, you know, obviously we've gone for the Jumpman this week. I'm not so hung up on the Jumpman, to be honest, as long as I can get this, you know. Yeah.
I was gonna say what I'm gonna humbly put in the stash pocket. You know, when you go to Tesco's or Sainsbury's and you're like, oh, I need a trolley, and you're looking in your pockets, you're looking in the car dash and stuff. Oh, I don't have £1. So then you have to carry around like 2 baskets and 3 bags with all the shopping for the week. You're not going to have that problem, bro. You can put a couple pounds in here, pound coins, and you're laughing with Tesco trolleys and Sainsbury's trolleys. Les has actually got a good comment though. He's saying definitely a must cop. Any ideas on a lace swap has, bro? If anyone knows, it's you, bro.
Yeah, on this at the moment, you've got obviously the nice blue hits on there. Obviously, you could go with a nice sort of blue tone lace swap on there. Yeah, I toyed around sort of with the idea of having some sort of white lace on there, but it will just break it up, you know, because you've got the dark colors, you've got the dark blues, light blues. I think where it comes up to the lighter blue near the laces, if you was to put a white sort of lace on it, I think it will just complement the shoe really well. But we'll have to get it in hand and see, man. But those are the 2 laces at the moment, and that's pretty much sticking out. But yeah, baby blue to light blue laces on that would pop. Trust me.
Yeah. You know what? It's very hard to get them, but if you can get sort of like a black with a speckled blue lace, that's a killer, bro. You know how they have the speckled laces with 3M in it, but it's only 3M when you're shining stuff on it. If you can do that with black and blue, or blue and black, like either way around, bro, that would be so sick, man. But yeah, amazing shoe. Looks like,
guys and girls, I mean, if you want to buy laces from anywhere, I would 100% recommend Sneaker Science. Those that don't know, sneakerscience.com is where I get most of my laces from. SB laces for 95s. They do laces for every sort of shoe you can imagine. So check them out. They will probably have something close to the Speckley laces. Really good company, and it's not only laces that they do, but they do so much other stuff as well, so that you can customize your shoes. But yeah, really, really good website.
Yeah, no, I've done a bit of work with them beforehand, and bro, the stuff they sent me was like top tier. They sent me like a excuse me, an Air Max 90 air freshener. Obviously some laces from them as well, like all these different stickers, like they were proper good. But yeah, kill switch
really quick as well. Like really, you order it and it comes like next day. So
yeah, and if you guys are looking to like either touch up a pair of shoes with paint or restore a pair of shoes, even change up the midsole of a pair of shoes, like they do the Angelus paints, which is very good. Like this, they sent me some stuff out. I haven't used them in years, but bro, yeah exactly.
Deglazer. So I've actually done a bit of work on a couple of my shoes, and you can't really beat the quality on Angelus. So
yeah, they're probably market leading, I think. Yeah, great company, man, and very like how do you say, not niche, but they're very sort of low key. Like if you know about them, you know. So yeah, they're great. Also, I just want to go back to a comment in the start. It was asking you, Hass, about was it the Jokers, the Air 180s?
Yes, the 180s, yeah. I haven't bought them yet, simply because other stuff come up, other opportunities present themselves. I think the Magnetos come up, so I bought those, which was the Kith and Marvel collaboration. So I've got all that at the moment. So definitely pair.
Let's talk, bro. Latest pickups. We might as well go into it, man. I mean,
Yeah, let's do the LPUs, bro. I mean, where do we start? Should we start with the Magnetos?
Yeah, let's go for it, bro.
Start with the Magnetos. I mean, look, let me show you the box first, because the box is incredible.
Bro, you almost got me as well. Like, I had an offer for 125. Oh, look at that. Oh, man.
This box is incredible. And if I just turn it around for you, you've got all that sort of
bro,
drawings on the side as well. It is just incredible. The box, this is a collaboration. This is a collector's piece.
Yeah.
You open the box. Inside, obviously, you get a lovely bag, foily bag there with the shoes inside, and that's got artwork on it as well. And then if I put that down, people might be asking, where's the comic book? Right. We take that down.
Wow. Is that PSA graded, or is it just like
sealed? It's just sealed. It's just sealed, yeah. And this one's sealed. So you can open it, but I'll keep it in there. Just keep it as it is. But yeah, then you've got the inside there as well. You know, Kith, Marvel, done a great job on this. We are going to get onto the shoe, but you know, you get so many extras with this. It's incredible. And to think, how much did I pay? It was £120 plus £8 shipping, so £128 all in, brand new in box. I mean, it's a steal, right? And let's just pop that over there. And then the shoe itself. So amazing color. I'm a sucker for purple anyway. Nice gradient to the shoe. You've got like dark purple over the top near the toe box. And as you get down to the midsole, it sort of goes a bit lighter almost. You've got a nice little detail there at the back as well. On the heel tab, you've got the Marvel sort of stitched on, the Marvel tag there. And then you've got Fig on the tongue there as well, which is a nice touch. And if we take out the laces, we've got 3 different laces as well as the ones that are already on there. So we've got this sort of, it's almost like utility laces. It's got like the little black dots on the laces as well. Those are like red in color. Standard white laces. And then your purple sort of lavender color laces as well. So it's all the sort of colors that resemble Magneto. And then if we take out the tissue paper inside, there is actually some sort of artwork inside as well. I haven't taken out the insoles, but there is artwork in there as well. You've got a nice sort of Asics and Kith stitched in there as well. I don't know if you can see that.
Nice.
And there is another stitching on the side as well. So it's really, really well made, well put together, really comfortable on toe. I haven't put these on feet yet, but these Kanos are really, really good on feet and really light as well. So yeah, overall verdict on these, I mean, incredible pair of shoes. Nice collaboration. I'm a huge Marvel fan. It's a no-brainer. And I think there are sort of good deals out there for the other characters as well. I believe you've got the Venom, you've got Spider-Man, Silver Surfer as well, I think might be in there as well. And there are a few others as well. Green Goblin. Yeah, definitely the best cop for me of last week. And we also did it live on the show, if you remember. So, you know, we've done it live on the podcast last week. And I just want to send a shout out to someone who was watching last week. I do apologize, I've forgotten your username, but we sort of had a brief interaction on Instagram last week. and we were speaking about these shoes, and he was actually preparing to buy these same ones off eBay, and I just got in there first, not knowing, you know. So shout out to you, bro. I do hope you grab yourself a pair as well. But yeah, really good shoes. Really good shoes. Have you copped anything, and what do you think of the Magnetos?
Bro, yeah, man. I mean, I was very tempted. Like, after the stream, I looked on eBay, obviously, looked for my size 9 UK. Someone had him up for 135, and I was like, let me lowball him. 115. He was like, nah. I think the lowest he wanted was 125. Then on top with shipping. But I thought to myself, with the black cement freeze and the stash, I need to be sensible, you know, like, as much as I really do like them, and big Marvel fan as well as Hass, like we both are, bro. X-Men 97 recently, I don't know if you guys have watched that, like, just sparked my love for X-Men again and everything else.
Wow.
It's just, at the moment, I just need to relax, you know, maybe send one of the black cement freeze back, get them maybe down the line, especially when I've, you know, like calm down for the year. But again, I've got the patterns to think about, you know, like, you guys know, bro, we've been talking about the patterns for how many months.
We'll do a daily check as well on eBay as well.
but
yeah, there is one other shoe actually I did get this week. I don't know if you remember me telling you I was going to go for this pair, and I'm happy to report I purchased my first ever Crocs. Crocs. Big box. You can probably see through the box what these are. So I don't know if you guys have been watching the last few weeks. I did mention I am off to Miami next month, and just, you know, looking for something that's comfortable to wear on my journey and everything else. I was going to get a normal pair of Crocs, and these Saleh Bembury collaborative pair sort of popped up on my feed, and I was sucked in. And you know what? I'm happy to report that I absolutely love these. I never thought I would, but you know what? The comfort level, the design, and the uniqueness of these shoes. Yeah, I didn't think I would like these shoes, but everything about it, I mean, even down to the perforated toe box where you got the holes on there for breathability, and on the back as well. You know, the insole is so soft and nicely padded. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what more I can say about these. I just didn't think I would like these as much as I do. Or, you know, didn't think I would ever have a pair of Crocs because I weren't really into Crocs or anything. But yeah, these are great. £135. I don't know if that is the actual retail price, but that's what popped up and that's what I paid. And yeah, really nice pair of shoes, something a bit different. And my wife was on the fence about these when I showed her pictures. And when I had them on feet with sort of baggy tracksuit bottoms, they worked really well. And she was like, actually, they look really good. So yeah, if you're not sure, broskis, give it a go. If it's not your cup of tea, do understand. But for me, it converted me to actually liking this pair. And you know what? It's a really cool pair. You know, really good collaboration from Saleh Bembury. And yeah, that's the
so what are they? The Junipers, isn't it? Junipers,
yeah.
Junipers, yeah. I think I see Sneakonomics. He had, I think Saleh sent him some stuff, and this was one of the shoes, bro.
Yeah, he had the other color, I think,
like cream. I think it was white and cream.
Color, yeah.
Very nice, man. It looks like what the foam runner should have been like, in terms of a very functional sort of croc or shoe where you can wear them even, you know what I mean, like around the beach and stuff if you wanted to, or traveling and stuff like that. So yeah, looks pretty cool. Yeah, Killswitch says
rugged. It's just rugged, bro. And it's just so good on feet.
Yeah, just like his Croc, the Pollux Crocs. The outsole is his thumbprint, which I think is genius, man.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's never been done before. I mean,
Yeah.
You know, and for him to, because collaborators, any artist that sort of join a company, shoe company, always sort of looking to outdo each other, think outside the box. So what he's done is really, you know, no one's done before. So kudos to him. And for me, the shoe looks great when you have it on feet as well. And it's definitely one of those ones where, you know, people see you wearing it and like, what are those?
I know.
They are sort of head turners though. Let's be honest. You know, when we see, or if we see someone wearing a pair like this, it's like, you know, if you don't know about it, it's like, what are those? You know, so yeah,
100%. Just going back to the Magnetos, Snake 6. The Spider-Man and Venom pair do have a box together. We saw that on the complex shopping with Tom Hardy. Was it Tom Hardy? Tom Hardy, yeah.
Tom Hardy, yeah.
So he was gifted the pair. Obviously, he plays Venom in the film. So I did like that sort of both of those together, but I just think they look great. I just think there weren't enough for me to be like, that's a Spider-Man shoe, you know? But anyway, yeah, I think the best out of the lot was either, obviously, your pair, bro, the Magnetos. The Green Goblins did look very nice. The Silver Surfers on the Keanu 14s were amazing. It's just, bro, there was a lot of silver. Like, to the point where I was just thinking of Bianca's jacket from EastEnders, man. So, yeah, great collaboration, man. We need more stuff like that, especially for us Marvel heads, you know. Just to go to... okay. Obviously, apart from the Black Cement Freeze, for me, we are going to do a quick live, well, semi-live unboxing, I guess.
Drum rolls.
I had to order these again. There were Crocs as well, yeah? So I ordered the Echo Croc in a size 9. I had to order them a size 8 because they come up big, but... Oh my days, this boxes in boxes. 1 second, broski. Right, first pair, which is totally left field, by the way, because we are going to talk about Black Friday deals as well. But these were, if I can know how to open them, these were about £115, bro. And it was a shoe that we spoke about before. You're going to be shocked to see this one. Shocked. If you guys, you're going to get it. Hold on. Right. The first one is, let me just take out the box to show you. Pow.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me full screen it. There we go. The Nike Shox Ride 2s, bro.
Anthracite. I love that.
First time seeing these in hand as well. Like, literally got them delivered today. I'm not going to lie. These have grown on me more than I thought they would. Like, it's like it kind of matches what I'm wearing. Like, it's sort of like a khaki or mint green. Yeah, very nice, man. Only thing is, I wish they had that green on the Nike swoosh just here.
I don't mind that silver swoosh. I think because
it's nice.
It's got that steely look, you know, that anthracite, you know. Yeah,
it's really nice, man. So nice. And it's the anthracite. So it's not grey, it's not black, it's kind of in between. And bro, 115 quid, I think, on 7 Store, which we are going to touch on shortly in terms of deals. Come on, bro. And they've literally just dropped. So yeah, great pair. I mean, you just know with Shox, they're comfortable and it's something new, something different from the crowd, you know. All right, we're just going to quickly show you the Crocs. These are weird. Like, I think they're giving me the same vibes as your pair, bro, with the Junipers, but they're in a bag now. Boxes in bags. Bloody hell. 1 second, bro. Some ASMR for you, broskies. All right. Yeah, this box looks like, I mean, a bag, you know, we are going Turkey and this is the bag it comes in. That's what it looks like. Turkish bazaars. All right. Now, this colorway, bro, it's the latte colorway of the Echo Croc. Just look at the inside. Like, these are outrageous, but there's something about that color. Yeah, I do like them. A bit pricey, even with the sale. These were like £48, I think, which is crazy. But in terms of what I want them for, I know they're gonna last me years. Yeah, man. I mean, I could have went for the conventional sort of Croc, but with these, I know I can take these on holiday by the beach, by the pool, to take out the rubbish, do some gardening in, and I won't really care too much. So yeah, man, I really wanted this pair. Even had to get a size down, which I thought, should I just leave it and think just send them back and not care about them? But I really wanted them. Love the color. It's obviously a latte sort of brown color with kind of like a burgundy chocolate on the insole, which I love, and the strap as well. Defo giving me Salehi vibes. I did have a couple pairs of Salehi Crocs before, but I weren't trying to go for them again. They're like £80 at retail. So yeah, man, I mean, I didn't think I'd be starting off or ending the year with a pair of Crocs. I'm just going to tell you that one, but we're here now. We're here. Yeah.
Strange how we both got Crocs in the same week as well.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It wasn't planned or anything, by the way, people.
No, honestly, it was not.
We seem to bounce off somehow.
Some telepathy, you know what I mean? I just want to quickly show you though, which I kind of totally missed, is these have, if I show you, if it focuses, these have like an air unit here, yes, which is nuts. So it's got the Shocks foam springs here at the back, and then on the front, it has the air unit. I don't know if it's going to focus properly for me. There you go. So yeah, the air unit's there. So this is why I said before, as much as it is a Shocks, it looks a lot more streamlined, a lot more sleeker, and not as sort of like outrageously boxy like the R4s, even the TLs, to be fair. But yeah, man, I really like these. Bro, what are you saying with these, bro? Because I know you were tempted before, but are they even better in hand or sort of, I guess, in person?
I mean, I think I pointed these out to you. I think I sent you a message and said, I think these are a bit of you here. They do look really nice. It's just really clean. I think you can also wear these like an everyday shoe as well if you wanted to. The color and everything sort of suits you know, your everyday needs and stuff. But for me, the standout part of that shoe is that sort of the mint colored Shocks.
Yeah, I like that.
Think it breaks it apart and really nicely.
Yeah.
Because you've got this all over sort of anthracite grey, cool grey steel, and then you've got the nice mint. It just works so well.
Yeah, these look like they're going to be like a perfect gym shoe. You know, like just a shoe you can beat up, even if it's just for leisure or like going out in and stuff. But it's one of them shoes, even though the materials are great, it's just, you know, you can beat them up and not really, especially if you're getting them on sale and stuff like that, man. But yeah, great pairs. Really, right.
Yeah, congrats on that as well. Really good, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we are going to actually talk on very quickly before we move on to talking about the sales and stuff. Just going to move these down. Another Air Max 180 or Air 180, just very quickly. I know we've had recently the Jokers, and we've had a very similar colorway to the Air Max 95s. It is the Hyper Crimsons, bro. Have you seen these yet, or?
Yes, I saw this last week. The Hyper Crimson's coming out, and this is another reason why I'm just sort of deliberating whether to get these or the Jokers now. I think these are going to drop through Nike as well at some point. I know they're on Offspring already, but I've still got a £20 voucher from Nike, so I'm just trying to figure out what to sort of spend it on. But yeah, these, I mean, they just hit different, don't they? I mean, let's be honest, they look great. But one thing about these at the moment, I don't know whether in hand they'll hit more of a red or orange sort of vibe. I can't remember what other shoe we sort of had that with before, but I think it might have been the 95 Crimsons. They come up a bit more sort of like reddish in color, and this looks like it's more orange.
Yeah, exactly. It was basically the 95. I'm trying to think. It looks more red in person, but online it does look like orange. I don't know. It's weird. It depends on what site you're looking at them. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm a huge sucker for orange, black and orange, black and purple, those sort of colors. So, or black and sort of neon, volt green. But I'd have to see these, and I think there will be a lot of these available. It's not like it's going to sell out or anything. So, I think I'm going to have to check these out in person at Offspring at some point, and then probably go for them there, Broski. I mean, yeah, they look nice though. They look really nice. I mean, these and the Jokers, I would probably
Out of the two though, what were you thinking like?
If we want something that's going to be a bit more sort of head turner, then I think the Jokers is probably the one that I would go for.
Yeah.
If you want something that's a bit more subtle, looks clean and sleek, then these are the ones that I would go for. So it's trying to balance what I want really, but I am sort of leaning towards the Jokers still. The Jokers still look nice, that green and purple.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
They do look good, these though.
They do. There's something about them, but at the same time, you just know, like, I don't know, man. I think with the 180, it's kind of like the middle child that gets forgotten about. You know, like it's an amazing shoe, iconic, great Air Max, but it's never really, well, recently anyway, it's not really been the go-to Air Max for new people or like new heads to the sneaker game. 95s, I feel like have outshone every Air Max on the market, and it's a good and bad thing. I mean, for 95 heads, yes, amazing. Air Max heads, amazing. But for shoes like this and other sneakers like the 90 Drifts, other sneakers too, like they do get forgotten about very easily, you know. But yeah, such a nice colorway, man. Very clean, very clean. All right, so let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about some of the Black Friday deals. Where have you seen, if you've seen any Black Friday deals? I know everyone literally is just emailing me like, oh, Black Friday, early access Black Friday, da 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 da. The one that stands out to me the most is 7 Store. Bro, 25% off with BF25 on a lot of shoes. And also, doesn't actually say it, but Nike 30 on some sneakers, which will, obviously, I'll show you the shocks now, actually, just to show you. Yeah, bro, have you seen any good deals? Like what retailers or anything out there?
Yeah, 7 Store I've had a look at, and also Foot Patrol have done really good with their deals as well this year. To be honest, pretty much all of them have had good deals, but 7 Store with a 25% and a 30% Nike discount as well. I mean, amazing. I had a look at the shocks as well. I think the vampires were on there as well. You know, the shocks with the red sort of the heel. Just looks really, really nice. But
so there is another colorway actually. So yeah, it looks like
Snake 6 has really tempted me. 85, is that 85 euros or pounds? For the hypers and the jokers on Goat. And Goat's another one. They've had a massive Black Friday. They're doing like trivia questions to earn points, and then you can unlock certain shoes. They're doing drops on loads of sort of hype shoes as well.
Yeah.
You know, drops from previous years that they've got going on. So there's a lot going on, and that one is lasting, I think, another 6 days or so. So Goat is really, really good at the moment as well for steals.
Yeah, I think people have actually caught on with the shocks, because when I ordered them, they had like a full size run, like the white pair, up to like a 12. Now it's only going up to an 8. So yeah, it looks like a lot of people have caught on, or the retailer or 7 Store have been like, all right, let's hold back a bit, because yeah, they're going for so cheap. Remember, these are retailing for £165, so that's a big 30% off, man. That's a big saving, you know.
That's a massive saving. Massive.
Yeah, exactly. Only thing is the Nike 30 doesn't work with all the Nike shoes. So a lot of the time you'll have to use the BF25, but bro, 25% off is still a good, still a good deal.
I mean, Nike has 25% off as well at the moment, I believe. Yeah. But obviously 7 Store has, more flavors, so to speak. So yeah.
Exactly. Even these Gore-Tex, obviously Sunders, it doesn't say it here, but you can apply the Black Friday BF25 on there. So you'll get these for under £140. So if you do want a nice winter sneaker that you're going to beat up, waterproof, keep you warm, all that sort of stuff, then bro, sneakers like this, it's worth, I'd say, investing in, because I say that word sort of tactically, because, you're going to need a winter shoe, especially if you're from the UK. We've got the red pair though. Hass, what are you saying? Like these are the black?
I don't know. I think the red looks nice, but the black, if I'm looking at it from functionality, being able to wear it with anything, I'd probably lean more towards the black. But the reds are really nice though. But how many times am I going to wear the reds? You know, I'd have to get the right fits and stuff as well. But it does look nice.
Yeah. So Seamus actually got a question, lads. The burning question here is why the hell are all the bigger sizes selling out quicker than they drop? That's a good question, man. I know, like, I think Prozac, he has this same problem where he's a size 12 and it's so hard for him to get his pairs, where a lot of the time he's expected to pay resale because, bro, like, it's so hard to get a size 12 in anything, you know, especially like hype sneakers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
it's a tough thing getting the big sizes. It's always difficult, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, bless up to anyone who's got the bigger size feet, man. Feel your pain.
Yeah, even like women's releases and stuff. I mean, a lot of them only got up to like a 9.5 men's. Sorry. So yeah, man. I mean, it's
my missus a really nice pair that was sort of under the radar for me a bit, and she messaged me yesterday, said I just bought a pair of Jordan 1s, like Jordan 1 lows. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. And when she sent me the link, it had like a random black and white one. I was like, oh, that's a bit dull. I mean, you paid £97 for that. She goes, no, it's not that one. She actually went for I think it's like a triple black. It's like a crocodile effect, shiny crocodile effect. And they're really nice. I don't know if you can get onto the Nike website, or you can sort of
Nike.
Let me just share mine, what I've got here, and I'll show you what I've got.
Yeah, even Nike actually are doing a 25% off. It's not everything. Like, it's a bit misleading. It says site wide, but you know, it's always like some things are excluded. But yeah, when you spend 50 quid or more, go big 24. You know, a lot of the time it's going to apply the discount. Some things are obviously excluded. But yeah, Hassan's just shared his screen. Okay. So
yeah, she's gone for this one here, which she bought for, I think it was £97. So from 130 to £97, and I think they look quite smart, to be honest. Even with the Jordan logo on the tongue, which sticks out really nice. She's got a shiny sort of crocodile print on the toe box, yeah, it's just really interesting piece. You know, I never knew about these, and then yeah, she's got a Jordan hang tag on there as well. It's like a Dubray sort of thing as well. So yeah, definitely one that sort of flew under the radar for me. But yeah, I think she did well with these ones. I like the fact that it's got the white stitching at the back as well.
It's a bit of contrast there, isn't it? That's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, she did well on those, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, keep them coming in the chat, broskies. Which sales have you got? Obviously, what discounts did you get as well? What pickups, if any? Obviously, send the discounts. Send the websites with the best discounts to help everyone out in the chat as well, because I know places like Size, Offspring, 7 Store, like we've said, Nike Direct, to Foot Locker's got some good stuff. I know they got 20% off too. Yeah, quite a few places actually. So just shop around, you know, Boston too. They've got quite a few discounts on there. It's all about sort of keeping your eye on the things you've wanted, like for maybe a week, couple weeks, a year, whatever, or a few months, and then sort of striking when these Black Friday deals come out, you know? So yeah, man. Yeah, Kill Switch, 100% right. Obviously the higher sizes, they do make less of them because I guess less people are those sizes, you know? It kind of makes sense for them, but it's annoying for like people like Seamus and everyone else. Yeah, it is annoying, man. Luckily, and I say that very much with a pinch of salt, like I'm a UK 9, which is probably the most average foot size ever, but they sell out very quickly too because everyone's trying to go for that pair because they know especially resellers, they can make the money off that size because there's more people in a size 9, 8.5 as well, like sizes like that. Yeah, man, it's so annoying, honestly. You're gonna have to get shoes made for you, bro, like at this point. Okay, so Fez, shout out US. US Nike is extra 30% off right now. So any US guys out here, obviously hit them up. 90 patters. Oh,
A long time since we spoke about it.
Exactly. I think we're gonna have to. Oh, hold on. I've just read this from Seamus, bro. Unearthed 95s for about £400 resale. There, that is the size 14. That's crazy, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, that is crazy. Just quickly before we do touch on, before we move on to, we'll look at the 90 patterns and see if there's any updates. Shout out to Ryan, big up, bro. James says picked up 2 Wu-Tangs. Whoa, okay. 2 Black Cement Frees. Shout out you, bro. And the Airship Awake. Oh yeah, Haas, did you get a pair of those? I know you wanted to get them.
Oh, I'm waiting for them to go on sale, so I am going to pick up a pair of those.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, the blue ones are nice. I've got the reds, but I need to add those blues into the mix.
Yeah, they are nice. I think even James had it on his story a couple of times. I was like, "Oh, bro, don't tempt me, man." I was about to mute his stories for a couple of days, but he says he got 2 Jordan 4 Fears for the kids and 2 Black Cement Frees. Bro, nice. Adopt me, man, because that Christmas sounds like a good Christmas this year. Well done, bro. Some good pickups. Kill Switch, there's a nice pair of 90s on Boston. Look like the Amamanier collab. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's have a look quickly. Is it Boston? I always used to call it Beaston. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm sure it's Boston.
Yeah, I think it's Boston. I've called it Boston.
Yeah. Right. They got some decent stuff on here, though. Even like the Nocta stuff I've seen, too. So they've got, 25% off everything with Black 25. I'm just sharing Hass's screen, actually. Let me go on here. Yeah. So Black 25 on Boston with their stuff. So what's the Kill Switch? What's the colorway called? You know? Let's have a look, though. 90. Oh, I think it's these ones. It must be these ones, isn't it? Yeah, they've got quite a few sales, though, especially on 90s. That looks like a recraft. That looks nice. That green. Is it kind of like the Vault pair, isn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, sort of. It's a darker shade of green, though, not as not a sort of vaulty sort of thing. But yeah, it's really nice, though. And £125, not bad.
Yeah, man. It even got the
what do you call it? I'm just having a look. They got the Sunders in size as well, the green ones for £100 at the moment.
Let me share your screen. Hold on. Have you seen? There's like a white pair of Sunders that are coming out. They look so good, man.
Yeah, I've seen those. They look really good. It's got like transparent almost upper. Yeah. All right, in saying that.
Yeah, it's kind of like inspired by Iceland or Nordic kind of.
That's right. Yeah, it looks mad.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, you can pick up a pair of ceramics here. If I can just show you, a pair of ceramics for £85. It's crazy.
Man, that's nuts.
It's crazy, man. I mean, yeah, even £95 for a pair of RMs as well, which I've got those ones. Really nice, very comfortable shoe. But yeah, if I didn't have the ceramics, £85, I'll be all over that. I mean, it's crazy. And to think that you can pick up the half Air Max ones for £95 as well.
Oh, bro, I don't even want to look at that shoe for that price, bro.
Yeah, I mean, for you, it's bad memories. Just.
Oh man, yeah. For those who don't know, I've said it so many times now, but I got them off the Huff website, and then obviously had to pay the bloody taxes and import fees and everything else. So I paid like
expensive mistake,
$225 or something. It was
it's crazy.
Yeah,
but I mean, yeah. Look, you've got linens on here, Air Force Ones, £80 on size. Again, you've got so many good little deals here. So yeah, not too bad. I mean, I don't generally buy a lot of stuff off size, but sometimes they got really good stuff on there. So
yeah, man. Just to answer Jamie's question, do those Nike Shocks run big? I actually haven't tried them on yet, bro. So I can't answer you. Where are they gone, man? Let me just quickly try it on, just very quickly. Also, whilst I do that, I just want to show you this. This is the colorway. It's called Obscura.
Obscura, yes.
Yeah, it's meant to be inspired by the Nordic winter darkness. Now, for those who have ever been to like Norway, Iceland, those sort of places, Scandinavian countries, bro, when I went to Iceland a couple years ago, it'd be dark. Like you'd only get like 4 or 5 hours of sunlight and it'll be dark. Like it start to get light around 10 a.m. and it start to get dark again around 4 or 5, which was nuts.
What time of the year did you go?
Yeah, we went around November. I think it was.
Okay, so you went total opposite to. I went in May, 2017, and it was 1 hour of darkness and 23 hours of daylight.
Oh man, that's lovely. Man.
Our room had to have like blackout windows and everything because you'd be driving like 2 in the morning and it's completely daylight sort of thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But you know what? When you go into those countries, on both sides of it, it's an experience because you're like, I'm never gonna get something like this again. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But this colorway though, if I can actually show you, if I try them on, just quickly on the shocks, they don't run big actually. They're like true to size, I'd say. But remember, I'm like narrow-footed, so you're gonna have to take that with a bit of a pinch of salt, you know. I think they fit just right for me, although you could get away with half a size up. I'd say. But yeah, obviously I will talk about it more in my review, so stay tuned for that. This colorway though, which again, man, 175 quid it's actually nuts. This is what I mean. But bro,
you're paying that extra 10 quid for that almost exclusivity, you know, because they've done something different with it. Which I do get, but it is really steep at the same time. I mean, we're creeping into almost like the £200 mark, you know.
It's like Air Max 95 territory, man.
Yeah.
And would you rather get a Sunder or a 95 in terms of like, you know, but again, it's different. It's still an Air Max. It's still very comfortable. It's very nice looking. Maybe this colorway is a bit more feminine, I'd say. I mean, either way, it's a great colorway, man. Very good colorway. So yeah, that's one to consider. Just going back to the comments. Oh yeah, Kill Switch. Let me go back to it 1 second. So what did he say, bro? What did burgundy swoosh next to the duck camos? Oh, these, okay. Yeah, I like these, you know. They're
quite tidy. They give me like a Bordeaux vibe.
Yeah, they do. They've got like the woolly eyelets. Have you seen that? That's kind of
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
It's also got that sort of well, similar to these shocks actually, you know, like sort of mint green kind of thing. So yeah, very nice, man. Very nice. But what else we got? Yeah, so Boston size had some good stuff like Haas was saying. I think the other one I did see that was good was Boston. There was End had some good stuff too, to be fair. Black Friday sale, yeah, so 20% off as well on there. Bro, I'm telling you, man, just gear up for Christmas. Do the shopping now. Do you know what I mean? There's some good stuff. Yeah, okay. What else we got? So James is saying F size, they cancelled 5 raffle wins on me. Serious beef with the man. Bro, comment what raffle wins they were, because if it's bad, then yeah, we might have to boycott, bro. Seamus is saying, go on, bro.
No, I'm saying I haven't bought anything from size for almost a year, I think. I've not won a raffle from there for ages as well, to be fair, but
I never win on there, bro. Honestly, I think the most success I have is with End and Foot Patrol. Everyone else, they just do not like me, bro. Yeah, Seamus saying Jordan lows are 60 odd quid on Nike Black Friday. Yeah, they've got some good stuff. Even the Air Force One Flyknit 2.0s, they're going for like 60 quid on Nike, I believe. Let me double check that, because bro, everyone wanted that shoe, and now it's sort of restocked. It's like the wrong time of year actually to buy them, but if you get them now, you know, you're laughing for the summer.
I think was it Kill Switch or someone was saying to me they had the Canaries on Goat and they were going for something like 300 or something like that. They done a redrop. I'll drop them again, but again, Canaries aren't really the. I don't know. They just don't do anything for me. I think they're the weakest out of the bunch, but
yeah,
still not
more of a summer.
Scots.
more of a summer shoe. So yeah, the Flyknit 2.0s, Air Force Ones, they are 88 quid, but you get an extra 25% off that. So it comes to around 60 quid. So yeah, bro, like you're laughing with that colorway for summer. You know?
Yeah.
And a near enough a full size run as well. Bro, Seamus, you got 12 up to 14. You know what I mean? You're laughing, bro. Go for these. You're laughing, mate. You can trust me, bro.
Options.
Yeah,
We got options on this pod.
60 quid as well. You know what I mean? You got the Oreo. The Oreos only got up to a 9 because they've sold out. But this is one of my favorite colorways to this shoe, though. Very nice.
Yeah, it's not bad, to be honest. If you're a size 9, you can literally pick up 2 of these for £120. I mean, that's incredible value. Let's be honest. If it's something that you're going to wear every day, or like even if you're going to use them as beaters, I think it's incredible value to have 2 for £120. But you know,
and it's almost like retail 110.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. A funny story about these, when they brought these back out earlier on in the year, and I've got a pair before, but I was like, oh my God, they're coming out again. Can't wait. I got them for like 90 quid, and then they took them down for like a week or two, and they put them back out for 110. So I was like, oh, someone's messed up here. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, I bought my orange label SB Dunks. I think it was week before last, and I paid retail 110. And today, you know, looking on one of the websites, like £85 on sale. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it is nuts, man. Yeah, Ryan's saying about the Tiffany Air Max 90s. We have mentioned these before, actually. Yeah, we love them, man. We absolutely love them. You know, such a clean shoe.
Amazing pair of shoes.
I think people were comparing the Scarabs to the Tiffany's. Which one to sort of go for? Which, bro, that's a hard choice, man.
It's a hard choice, but you gotta love that Tiffany colorway, man.
Yeah,
but then again, the Scarabs are nice as well. Like the Scarabs, in terms of, I don't know, he's a difficult one, like you said. But I do like the Scarabs as well. That iridescent look is just something about it.
Yeah, exactly. Seamus is getting 50 pairs, bro. Glad to help, man. I'm glad to help. Yeah, Mike, the size and tips about the shocks. For me, true to size, bro. True to size. But yeah, I think you could get half a size up. It depends on how you like the fit, you know. But for me, with narrow feet, true to size is all good. So yeah, that's the best I can say without actually trying them on properly, you know. James is saying the last time they cancelled on me was the Air Max 1 Big Bubble. Man. But peak lockdown, few Jordan 1s and 3s. Bro, that's the worst time because those sneakers are like gold mine at the time as well. You know, they were going for silly money.
Yep.
Yeah. So Kill Switch is saying Sheamus with that shoe size is Sheamus from WWE. Oh, bro, what a guy, man.
I mean, look, it brings me on to my question I was going to ask you earlier.
Yeah.
Are you, I know you're a huge sort of Air Max head. You love your Air Maxes and you like a bit of quality and class as well. Are you going to be dropping a bag on the upcoming Swarovski Air Max Plus?
Bro, I know we had it on our topics list and I was waiting to get to this one, but bro, this is
the black
mad.
and white one or the black one with the crystals stand out for me. It looks incredible. But again, if you're dropping that much money on these shoes, are you going to be wearing them out? Let's be honest.
It's kind of like those dunks that we had, well, a couple of years back, I think. Yeah. For me, out of the two, it was always, well, to be fair, I don't know, even if this wasn't a Swarovski thing, whatever it is, I wouldn't wear this colorway just because, like, it's clean, but in terms of how they look, I think underneath is like a felt, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, it just looks too chavvy, you know, like chav sort of gypsy-fied. Do you know what I mean? Shout out all the gypsies, you know what I mean? Love you to bits, but bro, I can't. Like, it's just not.
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? Although, if we go to the colorway I like, and a lot of people are probably being like, bro, you're tripping. But it's kind of opposite how they've done it. They've sort of like done the crystals on the underlay and the overlay is kind of like TPU, I guess, like just normal plastic. So for me, you've got the gradient with the diamonds or the crystals, whatever it is. Like, I think that works so much better.
You just like these ones because it looks like there's more diamonds on it. Let's be honest.
Yeah. The thing is, obviously as well, you know, my Turkish football team, Gala, do you know what I mean? Chimbom all the way. It's the same colors, bro. So, you know, there's that. But for the price,
waffles here, bro.
Say again.
I'm just seeing waffles here.
I don't know, man. The price is what, about 500 quid. I definitely couldn't spend that much on a pair of shoes that I don't think I could wear out, just for the fear of one of those diamonds or whatever it is that just come out. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. What about you, bro? What are you saying?
If I'm dropping a bag on these resale, nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. You know, these are going to be about, I mean, resale is going to be about 1K. Sure.
Yeah.
But no, for me, if I'm hitting on these, it's going to be, you know, I'm going to be reselling these because, yeah, it's just not my thing. I'm not a sort of bling bling sort of person anyway. So for me, so no, I can appreciate the shoe, the idea behind it, and everything else. You know, that collaboration with Swarovski, but for me, I can't really get down with it. It's just not me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like Seamus is saying if there's a 14, he's got to go for him because he can't get anything else. That's what he's basically saying. Listen, it makes sense if you're going to spend about 500 quid at retail. That kind of makes up for all the pairs you're missing out on. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, man. Not for me. It looks good on paper, but functional wise, and if I'd actually wear them, it would be a no. Do you know what I mean? It'd actually be a no. But
see, I'll be down with if they did like a Tiffany version of Tiffany Air Max Plus somehow made it more subtle. I think I could get down with that.
Yeah.
I love that sort of color tone.
I think they did that with the Tiffany Air Max Plus, but obviously not with the crystals and stuff. Air Max Plus, Tiffany, and they actually do resell for a little bit. Yeah, look, they're going for about £1,000 on StockX.
Yeah, so there you go.
Aqua blue. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It is nuts. But I mean, bro, look at that colorway, bro. That is just clean. Do you know what I mean?
And this is what I mean. Like, I mean, it's the wearability is there, the look is there. You know, it's not too in your face, but you can appreciate it. So yeah, these for me over the Swarovskis any day of the week, bro.
Yeah. Your size, bro, 8.5 is about £1,000.
Yeah, size 14.
Asking for.
What's that going for?
no one's got them, bro. No one's got them, man. Seamus, you got to start off like a.
Seamus needs to buy 2 size 7s and just put it together. Just
half it, bro. Just saw it in half and stitch it back together. Yeah, that's stress, man. But yeah, well, talking about these TNs, let's talk about the topic we didn't touch on last stream, which is the most embarrassing sneakers we've ever worn, owned, or even as a kid. You know, we've always had those embarrassing sneakers or shoes that our mum and dad, aunts, uncles, or whoever's been looking after us has made us wear, just because maybe times are hard, or you're going to be running through those sneakers in about a week or two anyway. So, bro, yeah, what's the point in getting good shoes, man? For me, I'll start with, it was a pair like of high-techs, bro. Like, I know some people might not even know what high-techs are, and I can't remember the actual model, but bro, when I mean this brand, it's actually a vibe now, which is crazy. Like, it was like a high-top, high-tech, I can't even remember the name of the shoe. It was so long ago. But bro, it was something like, I'm trying to get the actual sort of the picture of it. It was kind of something like this, without all the riff-raff up top. It was like a high-top, high-tech, you know. And bro,
high-techs are quite expensive now as well. What happened?
Yeah, now they're like, they're kind of a vibe, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's a bit retro, it's a bit. But back in the day, bro, I remember sitting on the stairs, looking at my shoes, thinking, I can't wear these out, bro. Like, I was about 9 or 10. That was traumatic, like trauma as a kid. I'm just looking at my shoes like, my friends are gonna smack me up, bro. I can't wear these out. But yeah, that's the first shoe that comes to my head in terms of embarrassing sneakers as a kid. Anyway, bro, have you got any horror stories?
Yeah, I got. Do you know what? Funny enough, I'm just looking at the shoes here. What I had back in the day. There were a pair of shoes called Nicks. I don't know if any
Okay.
of you are old enough to remember Nicks, Nicks, but they're actually going for a healthy price at the moment. If you can pick up a pair, but Nicks
For the
trainers,
trainers, yeah?
19. Sorry,
Trainers, yeah, trainers.
yeah. So Nicks trainers. If you put 1990s, something should come up, and I'll tell you which ones.
Oh, bro, these make high tech look good.
Yeah, exactly. But it's what my parents brought me. So go up one where
Um,
where it says Debop. I think I can see Debop on there. It's on the Debop. No, middle row. That's
oh
it.
yeah, Depop, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
mate.
are the ones I had back in the day.
To be fair,
In the
they-
day.
they're giving me like ALD vibes, Amélie Door vibes.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, these were the vibe back in the day, bro. And I had a black pair as well. I had a black
Wow.
pair,
Okay.
and you
Yeah.
can pick these up in the shop. I remember going with my mum and picking up a pair of these. And someone mentioned LA Gear Home of 44. I had a pair of LA Gears as well, white ones, the white and purple ones, and it flashed at the bottom as well.
Wow.
But I would say, I mean, looking back at it now, it's not. Yeah, it might have been like, you know, a horror story, but back then, LA Gears were the thing to have. It was like Heelys, what they got now.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
LA Gears were the things to have back then, and I managed to have a pair of those. But these Nicks, bro, I had a pair of Nicks. I had a pair of Golas as well.
Golas, yeah. Oh,
Black
mate.
and white Gola, which
Yeah.
funny enough, again, I think they're quite expensive now as well. It's like,
Bro, all these shoes are like vintage now. You know what I mean? Like, even on Depop, bro, a sneaker you probably would have got bullied for is going for £150 on Depop. Like,
it's crazy. But yeah, these Knicks I wore for a very long time and played quite a lot of football in them as well, in a school playground. And yeah, I'm ashamed to say that these these were one of the worst pairs that I had. But hey, look, it was all what my parents could afford back in the day. Both hardworking people, and appreciated it, man. Really appreciated it. But yeah, could have done a lot worse than these as well, to be fair.
do you know what? We've all had that shoe or shoes or even stage in your life. Like, I had a pair of. The thing is, you know, as a kid, you try and block it out your head. So I can't even think of the name brand or the brand of the name. I just remember how hideous they looked like. They were like a skater shoe that I think we got from a car boot sale. And they were so chunky and they were just horrible. Luckily, my mate, Asha, if you ever watch this, bro, big up to you. His nan got a pair of Shocks for me from America. This pair had like a zip at the front. I can't remember the name. I've been searching for this shoe for years, but I can't remember the name. It was like 4 springs at the back with a zip at the front, and it had like a grey metallic sort of upper, but it was all like leather kind of thing. And yeah, I remember he was like, bro, look, my nan got me these, but they're too small. Do you want them? And I was like, oh yeah, bro. Like, I'm rocking these dead ass flipping padded out skateboard shoes that had like holes in the upper, and I was like, bro, like, you saved my skin, man. But yeah, so that, yeah, we've all had those sort of horror stories with sneakers. But you know,
I had a pair of British Knights as well. I don't know if you remember British Knights.
Yeah, oh man. And Le Coq Sportif, do you remember those, bro?
Yeah, Le Coq Sportif as well.
Bro,
But those British Knights, my uncle bought me a pair for my birthday. I remember I can't have been more than 11 or 12.
Okay.
But they were like high to sort of mid top sort of shoes.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be the next big thing, this, that, and the other. But I remember having a pair of those as well. So yeah. And then I also remember having straight after that, I managed to get the Reebok pumps. Yeah.
Someone else said it. I think Seamus said it as well. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, there are a few shouts in the comments. Airwalks as well, bro. Yes, Kill Switch. I
Yeah,
remember those.
Airwalks. Wow.
DC. Do you know what? Think about it now. I think it was DC. These skateboard shoes. I think they were just chunky. It was like a low. Oh, bro, I didn't want to think
I
about
can't
it.
imagine you in DC's, bro.
Bro, I think back in the day, bro, like
I can't imagine you, bro.
I used to wear shorts with them as well, like long shorts, bro. I thought I was Tony Hawk's. I don't know what was going on.
I'll tell you what, though, if I knew what I knew now, or what I know now, as a kid back then, I would have kept every single pair.
Yeah. Do you know what though?
Single pair.
Just I don't know. I don't think they were Airwalks. I think they were DCs for me. I don't know about anyone else, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they were DCs, man. They were horrific though, bro. Honestly. But yeah, British Knight. Obviously, James is saying where the heat at one point. Yeah, all these sneakers though, like you look back and you're like, what the? But at the same time, because of nostalgia, they're going for decent money on the aftermarket.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
I mean?
Exactly.
Crazy. Yeah.
I remember what other pairs? The Reebok Hexalites as well. I had a couple of pairs of the Hexalite. I had a boot version, and I had a normal sort of white, green, and purple Reebok Hexalite as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it might be the one at the top. You just had it there. If you go back up top, left. Left.
Which ones? These ones?
Way.
As track. These are the Insta Pump Furies.
Yeah, the Hexalite was the Hexalite technology. So you had like the soles had
bit like 4D, innit? The Adidas 4D, these ones.
Yeah, but they had like honeycomb sort of air kind of thing.
Yeah, like these, like the back of these, innit?
Yeah, but I'm talking about underneath the shoe.
Oh right, wow.
So
okay.
Hexalite technology.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. For those, what's that phobia that you have when you see holes and you don't like it? What's that thing?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name though.
Yeah, trypophobia or something. I feel like people looking at those shoes, they would be going nuts. But yeah, man, it's nuts. So all right, cool. So we've had most embarrassing sneakers, bro. We could be here for ages, yeah.
Oh, crazy.
But as a kid, let's stick to the kid theme, yeah. But as a kid, what's that one shoe that when you first got it, you was like, I'm the man, bro. Like no one can talk to me. I'm rocking into school like I've just won Child of the Year award or whatever. Like, what's that one shoe that you first got from mum and dad or whoever? Like, do you remember it? Or?
We ordered it off the catalog. Was the Air Max BW?
Nice. Okay. Very nice. Yeah.
I remember it being in the catalog. It's like, bang, those are the ones. And those were the big boy shoes. And when I had them on finally, I was like, bro, untouchable, bro.
Yeah.
I got that shit.
I know.
I'm the man. Like, those were probably one of the first ones. And then obviously, you know, everyone knows me and Hirachis and stuff. But we moved on to Hirachis and all that. So the BW is definitely there. And I think you can pick up some BWs now for like really good prices. I think you've got the purple ones as well, which are quite popular.
Yeah, Persian Violets. They're going for about 180, 200. James is he's mocking it, man. Because so Seamus is saying his pumps never worked on his Reebok pumps, and then James says Seamus not surprised they didn't pump up. Imagine trying to pump up a size 13 or 14.
You can't get enough air for it.
Oh, bro. He said you have to go to the petrol station to get them pumped up, man. That is hilarious, bro. No, big up James, big up Seamus, man. That's hilarious. Farmer Life. How much do you think the Travis Scott Mocha will resell for? I don't know, man.
Jumpmans. Obviously, most of it is based on sizes and stuff, but if we're going from average size 9, I'm gonna stick my head out and say probably between 6 and 7 for those. Just because they're a bit different to the usual, usual Jordans and stuff that he's been releasing, and there's a lot of hype around it at the moment as well. And there was a lot of hype around it at Complex Con, so there is going to be a big demand for it, and the release, I believe, it's really limited quantity. So if you do hit on them, bro, with the hope of reselling, I think that's the price that you'll be looking at. But also, if we look, usually eBay is a good indication because some people did manage to secure a pair today through raffles. So Jumpman, Jack, Travis Scott. Here we go. So they're about, I've got here a size, UK 12. So UK 12 is going around 750 at the moment. UK 10 is about 550. So a bit cheaper than what I've mentioned earlier. So you've got a 9.5 for 550.
Where are you searching? Sorry, bro.
eBay.
Oh, eBay. Okay.
Yeah, because people have already posted up their raffle entries. Like someone's just won off SNS there. So people are already selling their pairs.
Yeah. So on StockX, because I know America, I believe, got more access to them before us. Around like UK 9 is about 328. So after fees is around maybe 350. So yeah, and probably better prices on StockX, but at the same time, you can't really see them like you can see them on eBay and stuff like that. So if you want to wait for the release, if you don't hit on retail, maybe that's the way to go. But yeah, I think it's going to be around this price, maybe 500, depending on price sizes. Obviously, the more scarce sizes, you're going to be looking at least 600-700. Yeah, bro, like it's one of them shoes, like it's new, but at the same time, the colorway sells the shoe, like compared to the other colorways, I feel. So yeah, I mean, it's even tempting me, bro, and I really don't even like the shoe, but I just love that colorway. There's something about this colorway, like with Travis, with the browns, with the neutrals and earthy tones. It just always, I don't know what it is. It just gets to me, man. It's so nice. But yeah, I think, Heelys, bro. I remember Heelys, man. Honestly.
I never had Heelys. I think it was just a bit after my time, but I know a lot of kids had Heelys, really popular. It was one of those fads.
Yeah, just walking with the skates and bro, like they were so heavy though. I've got to tell you that. Yeah, so the stash, bro, where do you think they're releasing? I forgot to answer this question earlier.
Where are they releasing?
Yeah, I'm guessing there's got to be a sneakers drop at least. I'm guessing, but I haven't heard anything just yet in terms of raffles but I mean, we're still way out. Maybe 3 weeks out? We're almost. So
yeah, it's about 2.5 weeks out. So, or 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. You're right. I think they'll do a sneakers release, which will be a wider release. I'm not sure if Stash will have a few pairs to release himself or themselves, but we'll see. Sometimes they offer it through their own websites and stuff. So, but that's always more difficult to get, and then you're always going to pay your import fees and stuff. And they'll probably drop through sites like Money. They always drop stuff on their site as well. But I'm hoping a sneakers drop. I can't remember the last time we had a 95 drop on, apart from the Money, like on a Boston or somewhere like that.
Yeah, I think I do think though, because of the 95, sort of what it means to people in the UK, especially up north and even London, I'd say, but I think they might be doing, especially like Offspring, if they get pairs, I do think they're going to do something like, meet up in their shop and get like signed pairs or, something like that. I think there might be maybe sort of like invite only events and stuff like that. But in terms of online retail releases, just keep an eye out for raffles. Soul Supplier, they're the best at it. Just keeping up to date with their.
You've got Heat Movement as well, which is Heat Movement, which is also really good. If you want to check for any raffles or anything like that. Yeah.
Just going back to the topic of the sneaker that made you feel like, or the first sneaker that made you feel like you was the man or the girl. Very Chewy Snake. When I first got my pair of NMDs, man, I felt like I was him. This was more my era. Yeah, NMDs, bro, they had a moment, man. They were like the Yeezys before Yeezys kind of thing. They were so comfortable. Well, they still are, to be fair. Seamus is saying kickers. Everyone had a pair of them. Yeah, yeah.
Who can forget kickers? Wow,
bro. I can't believe I used to be able to get £60 kickers for school, bro. And I used to kick the nonsense out of them, boy. I can't, but that's how grateful I feel now. Like £60 just for school shoes. Do you know what I mean? But to be fair, if you get the sizing just right, where you get a size that just a bit bigger to last you to next year or the year after, they will last. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you go Shoe Zone, get those wallabies, you know, those fake shoes, them plastic shoes, they're not going to last till lunchtime.
Yeah, but you know, you had level 99 shooting power in those wallabies.
Yeah. Be shouting Rooney. You know what I mean? Top bins. Yeah.
Oh, Rockports. Wow, he's gone way back. Rockports. Wow. Shout out to Taran, man. I remember having a pair of Rockports as well. They were like black boots.
Okay.
Really good. Well, I say really good, but a lot of kids had them back in the day as well. Just on Stash, Blue Work Studio apparently is where you'll be able to get them from as well. If you go on to Heat Movement, and it's all loaded up onto Heat Movement now. So if you click on the Air Max 95 Stash, it brings you up onto Blue Works website. If you sign up, you'll get notified of when they're going to be making a drop on their website and stuff. A bit like what Pata does as well. You've got to sign up and everything. So
yeah. I don't know if this is going to work on. This is in Dutch. What's going on here? Is it Dutch or German? Anyway, I think with Heat Movement, it's more the app. You can't really go on it on the website. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, right. So we've got these. So they're called the Harbour Blue, though. That's a pretty cool name.
F1s.
The 95s.
Oh, the 95s as well. Yeah. So they've done Air Force One as well, haven't they?
Yeah. Let me just go back quickly. These as well. We haven't even spoken about these, but I mean, I as good as these are, I defo would like the Air Max 95s over these.
Oh, I guess that's a given, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest.
They missed a trick here though with the midsole, man. They should have went for a speckled midsole again. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Yeah. They look almost purple, aren't they? Yeah, the midsole's purple.
Yeah, it's like a very weird navy, isn't it? I can't explain it.
That's purple, bro. That's deep purple.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
You see the actual name or can you see the thing?
Harbour Blue.
The actual name of it.
Soft grey.
Yeah.
Soft grey Varsity Royal Harbour Blue.
Varsity Royal. Okay.
Yeah, I've not heard that before. Yeah. How do I change the language on this? I don't know. But yeah, man, I mean, to be fair, both colorways are super clean. It's just a shame we're not going to get like an Air Max 90 Stash or something like that of 2024 if he released a whole pack. Do you know what I mean? But I guess there's magic. There's magic in just the 95 and the Air Force One. Seamus is saying
the 95, to be honest.
Yeah. I think it works best on that shoe. Do you know what I mean? Like the bulkiness of it and the gradient. Seamus is saying if he cops a pair of Stash in my size, can I be a special guest on the podcast on the following Monday? So we call bro. How about
trying to get his foot through the door, isn't he?
he wants to be the third host. Do you know what? If you can get your size in that shoe, you can make an appearance on the podcast. I promise you that. But nah, big up, man. If you want to, bro, always jump on, man. Not a problem. Yeah, I think we're going to look at another Air Max, actually. I just need to go back to the name. It's called the Nike Air Max Muse. Bit left field, but defo something. Defo something a bit out there, but it's a bit, I don't know, how can you say? Interesting or a bit like, oh, bro, like obviously the colorway is a bit but the shoe itself looks like it means business. So allegedly, these are going to be dropping on December the 11th, and globally. Hold on, where is this? Yeah, so globally, allegedly, got a rhyme, but January 10th. But a lot of places will be getting this December 11th. So I don't know if that's US only for now. But I was just a bit blown away by the silhouette itself, not so much the colorway. I was just thinking, yeah, these look crazy. I'm trying to think if there's any other colorways. I don't think there is at the minute, but we'll go to Soul Supply to have a bit of a closer look, bro. Yeah, talk to me, Hasbro. What are you saying?
Yeah, you know what? I saw this a couple of weeks back, and they've been throwing out pictures with loads of women in the States wearing these on like football pitches and stuff. Do you know what? I don't actually think the silhouette's too bad, to be honest. I know they've changed up the midsole at the back where the A unit is sort of slanted and stuff, which makes gives it its own unique look. That sort of metallic foil color, sort of the overlays on there, it just looks interesting, man. I mean, it's something different. I can dig it. I just want to see if there's going to be any more sort of colorways releasing for this, which I'm assuming there will be. Yeah, they have to. I think it looks quite interesting, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like they've got something here, but it's just the colorway is just throwing it all off for me. Whether this is a women's exclusive, I don't know. They haven't mentioned that, but oh yeah, okay. So hitting the shelves as a woman's exclusive with this colorway. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But it's kind of like the Sunders, isn't it? Like they are targeted more to women, but the right colorway can be a bit more wearable for men as well, you know? So, yeah,
I mean, these look like, you know, they're going to protect my feet from, you know, radio waves or something like that, you know? So,
yeah, like, some people are saying
it's like it's covered in foil and stuff, you know?
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
But no, yeah, the colorway, I'm not too keen because I can probably only wear black with this shoe on. But yeah, I think another colorway might work on this. I just trying to picture it though. I don't know. But for me, the silhouette definitely something different. And you know, Nike did say they did want to sort of move in that direction where they'll be releasing different silhouettes, trying different things. So
yeah,
I like the look of these, man. Just not too, like you said, not too keen on the colorway, the silver metallic thing.
Yeah, it's a bit mad, man. I know some even geezers can pull it off, but yeah, not for me.
Reminds me of the Shocks. Remember the Shocks with like a metallic silver all around it?
Yeah, the I think the OG R4s, I think. Yeah,
OG. See, I'm not a huge fan of those either. So
yeah, we're gonna move on though to a shoe that's polarized a lot of people. But we've got, you know, a better, I guess, an OG colorway. You know, it is the RM, a 4RM bread. Yeah, bro. I mean, this might be the shoe to get people more interested because of the sort of OG Jordan 4 colorway and everything else. But for someone that's been into the shoe already, like me and Hass, does this colorway sort of like change your mind on both sides of it, or either side, I should say? Like, what are you thinking?
Well, I was already won over by the RM4s anyway, and I've got a couple at the moment. So we both got the black Bike Air versions. I think it was the anthracite ones, which were absolutely nice as well. And then I've got the standard GR release, which was the sort of green and off-white color. And these, for me, wow, these look amazing. I mean, these could easily have been the Bike Air versions, but bro, this bread colorway is doing something different for me. You know, it just looks so sleek, so graceful, if I might say. You know, that red, deep royal red color. Yeah, for me, yeah, I really like these. Really like these, and as we spoke before, the comfort of the RM4s as well, are really good. So to have a great colorway and the comfort as well, yeah, I think they've done so well with the RM4s this year, man. Honestly,
yeah, man,
it's the newcomer of the year for me. Has to be.
Yeah, do you know what? I think out of all the shoes that have released this year, I can't believe like the mixed bag on the 4 RMs. Like, I know obviously if you're an Air Max guy, you're an Air Max guy or whatever else, but in terms of like a new shoe, something new, technically, you know, remastered or whatever, but bro, the comfort on this sneaker, like even if it's the collab or just the GRs, bro, like the comfort is next level, man. And I do like the back of this shoe, like that red.
That looks sick.
That, can you imagine though, like an OG Jordan 4 bread with that red on the back? People would be losing their minds, man. But this looks so good. It looks so good. It's like really shiny. Good. Yeah,
it's almost like it is. It's like shiny on the back. It just looks like a glossy red, isn't it? I mean, yeah, these for me look amazing, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
Any idea when these are coming out? Is there any news on when they're likely to be released?
So it says, I'm just sort of skimming through. So it just says holiday 2024, which is most likely around December.
We've missed the important detail here. I can see on there it says it's shown in grade school sizing. Are these only going to be grade?
No, so there was a grade school sizing underneath. So when you get to here.
Right. Okay. So it's not. Oh, okay. Got ya.
So that's the grade school size, which obviously looks a bit different. So it's full size run near enough, it looks like. So Seamus, you're in luck, bro. But yeah, just to answer your question, are these true to size? For me and Haas, we did go true to size, but we do have narrow feet. And even James does say it, go half a size up. Like I said, it all depends on you.
I think for us, I mean, it's true to size, but it's more on the snugger side. Like, it's really comfortable, snug sort of thing, but there's still enough space there. I'd go true to size if you've got narrow feet. So
yeah, definitely. So size 15 and a half. Oh, bro, honestly.
Guys, we need to fix your shoes in here.
I'm telling you, man. But yeah, no, a clean colorway. And I think like I did say this in the initial review of the light bone, the GR colorway, the initial one. It might be colorways like this that make people sort of gravitate more to the Jordan 4 RM, just because of nostalgia, just because it just might, get you more involved in a shoe. Like how many times have we seen certain colorways to a new silhouette, and it, like for instance the Air Max Waffle, you see the purple version, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that looks like the Voltage purple TNs, let me have a look, let me see what the fuss is about. So Thanksgiving tomorrow, so
happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, man. You know what, you guys are laughing, you guys have got Thanksgiving, you got all these holidays. We do you know what I mean? We just got Black Friday. Do you know what I mean? That's just it. But I think without Thanksgiving, we wouldn't have had Black Friday. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Yeah, bro. So what's this? A buy or a buy? What are we saying?
Bro, this is an easy buy for me, man. That's why I was asking, when are these out? Because I want a pair of these.
Yeah. Imagine this. Yeah, like you said, bro, this could have easily been a Nigel collab. Like this color blocking and stuff like that.
Easily. It just looks, it's so easy on the eye. I mean, there's certain colors that match up really well, and the bread sort of color, the black and red always matches really well. I mean, just look at the Jordan 4 reimagined, the bread. For me, it's probably my sneaker of the year.
Ooh,
easily.
Okay.
I wasn't going to mention this, but when there's anything sort of, when there's a bread colorway involved, I got to put the J4 into contention, because for me, the way they did that shoe, the way they reimagined that shoe, the materials, the comfort, everything about that shoe for me was perfect. Everything.
Yeah. Bro, I can't believe I still haven't worn that shoe out. Like I've been every time I look at the shoe in my boxes, like shoe stack boxes, I'm like, today's the day. Today's the day I take them out. And then I'm like, but bro, I don't know, something else just comes up that I want to wear. Do you know what I mean? But
as soon as those came out, I had to get them. And luckily I got exclusive access on them as well.
Nice.
When they first came out. But for me, it's one of those colorways, one of those re-releases that they just got right. Everything was right. The quality on them, the materials, the comfort level, bro. Oh my god, I've worn them so many times now, and it just gets better with each wear.
Yeah, it's so good.
Really good, man.
So good.
So
That's
good.
what Sorry, go on, bro.
No, I'm saying like you could wear them like in the weather conditions we've got here, easy.
Yeah.
The fact that they decided to go all leather on it as well, so many plus points, bro. Honestly, so many. And to some people, because it's not a collab pair, it's not that much of a hype pair or whatever, it's not going to be in that contention for sneaker of the year. But for me, practicality, comfort, looks, colorway, everything, it's just, for me, on a personal note, it hits all the ticket boxes for me. So for me, it's my sneaker of the year, 100%.
Yeah, I think out of all the releases in the year or over the year, there's always like one that stands out. And I think for you, obviously, that's yours. Bro, I've got so many where it's like I can't even choose if I wanted to. But the one that really does stand out is the Unearths for me, man. And I know like I haven't worn them a ton just because they've not been out that long. But in terms of what I like and the colorway, the shoe itself, obviously a 95, the Unearth stands out for me. Even the Amamaniers now, as the sort of dust has settled, I think if I can only, like, if someone put like, you know, or whatever to my head and be like, bro, pick one now, it would be the Unearthed. Do you know what I mean? I think that shoe is just amazing, man. But recently, I've been wearing a lot of the Jordan 1 Low mockers. And bro, I'm so glad I kept that shoe, man. Like, and I got that for under retail too because of a discount code and stuff. And I love that mocker, man. So Killswitch is saying with the flip flop, the Unearths, bro. I know, man. I put my neck on the line saying the Amamaniers, but overall, I feel like the Unearthed just does just a little bit more than the Amamaniers in terms of the gradient, and obviously, I'm always more of a fan of a suede sneaker, but the Amamaniers, bro, like they are more wearable in the UK because obviously it's more leather, it's stuff like that. But either way, man, it could be one or the other. You know, we've had a good question here though from was it Taran? Yeah, Taran says, ever had an old pair or old pairs of sneakers that you've never rocked? Then when you want to, they start to crumble. Oh, that's a good question, man. Has any unfortunate sneakers?
For me, it was a pair of 95s, but it's just like a GR pair that I forgot about. And yeah, they not crumbling to the point where you know it's unwearable, but you can tell all the cracks, you know, started to appear and stuff. And it's just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, if you don't wear the shoes, they just go, don't they? So yeah.
It's unfortunate, man.
I think it was obsidian sort of colorway. It was like dark blue obsidian colorway, which I just totally forgot about, but they started to crumble after wearing it. So yeah, that's my one. What about yours?
Do you know what? It's recent, but it's the 2016 True Blues Jordan 3. Obviously, I put up on my story and in the review to the Black Cement 3s. But bro, I think the old seller literally wore them once, he said in the listing. And I believed him because there was no star loss, there was nothing, didn't even look worn. But it was a blessing and a curse because 2016, I picked him up, 3 years ago now? I'd say 3-4 years ago. And for a shoe like that, you'd rather a used pair be worn a few more times to keep the foam sort of bouncy and depending on how they've stored the shoe. But yeah, that shoe now is starting to show cracks. Can still wear them, no problems at all, but it's just aesthetically, yeah, the sort of blue paint on the midsole is chipping off a bit and they're starting to crack. So I'm trying to get the most wear I can at the minute, but bro, it's unfortunate, man.
So change the midsole on it, you know, is the best you probably do, but you know, if you can still wear it, then it's all good. But
yeah,
and you can't wear them all, people.
That's the thing, bro, and that's what makes you think, I need to make some, I need to get rid of a few just because I want them to go to a good home to be worn before it's too late. But yeah, I think as much as the shoe may show signs of cracking and stuff, a lot of people don't say like the midsole starts to harden as well, just because it kind of seizes up. and they do become uncomfortable. This though, they're okay. They're not like mad uncomfortable. It's just you can tell they're not like a new pair, like a cement free or something like that. But I think next year we'll get the True Blue retro. I really do think so.
Yeah, it'd be a good shout, to be honest, if they did release it. Was there any news on that, or is it likely to be the case?
No, I haven't heard anything. It's just what's got me thinking is seeing the Amamanier blue colorway that we've spoken about before. And also we had the fire reds, then we had the white cements. Now we're getting the black cements like back to back. It's only right they released the True Blues, and it's going to be what?
Yeah.
2016, 9 years since the last retro. So it makes sense. I really do hope they stick with the Nike Air at the back, because you know how it goes. Like they love to change it up just for the sake of being
that would be quite sick if they had the Nike Air on the back. It's got to be the Nike Air on the back, surely.
Yeah, I think so, man. And I think the few retros before the 2016, they had a lot of the Jordan Jumpman logo, and a lot of people didn't really like it. So yeah, man, let's see. Seamus, good night, bro. Have a good one, man. I think who said it? I think Killswitch said it. Outlets for bigger sizes. I think that is actually a shout.
Yeah, definitely.
There's always stuff. But yeah, big up for tuning in, bro. Yeah, Has, any topics you want to just touch on just before we start wrapping up?
Yeah, there may have been just the one, and I was just going to talk about one or two, to be honest. One is the Air Max 95 Ultra, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, which colorway do you know?
I think it was. Hold on, let me just get it up. Hold on, 2 seconds.
I want to talk about this shoe as well, like generally, because
the grey color,
grey one. Yeah. Which one is it? I'm trying to think. There's a few grey ones though. I'll just share the screen 1 second, because this shoe does kind of get overlooked because of the is it on JD now or
no, it's not. No, there's, hold on, if you go on to I think it's on Sneaker News as well. If you go on to Sneaker News, it should be on there. I was having a random butchers on there, and I managed to catch my eye on the Ultra.
This one,
the one at the bottom. If you go right to the bottom, 20. That's it. That's the one.
1 second. So the top one, yeah. This
top one, yeah.
Yeah. I think with the Ultra, what kind of I think irks a lot of people. It's definitely more of a slimmed down version of the original, the OG 95. Yeah. But a lot of people don't mention, like, it's definitely not as comfortable as well, because they've slimmed down the midsole and obviously the air units as well.
Yeah.
It does have its drawbacks, like I said, the comfort. But at the same time, bro, they're not as heavy. Some colorways do look very good. And yeah, man, I mean, it's kind of like, it reminds me of the OG Big Bubble Air Max 1 versus the 87 cut. It's kind of like you're either one side of the coin or the other. Like you can't, I don't know if you can like both, is what I'm trying to say. Like, but
yeah. I mean, you can sort of like both, but I mean, what do you go size up on this? How do you?
Bro, I can't even remember. I've only had like one pair of these, and I didn't like how they felt. So yeah, I did. I think I did go true to size. But yeah, I think what I mean to say is not in terms of you can only like one or the other. It's more you prefer one over the other. You may have both, but you kind of always lean to either the OG pair in terms of what you like, preferably to wear. But yeah, I know a lot of people do like this shoe, and it is a great shoe after all.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the other thing I was just wanting to say was, I mean, if we're moving away from Nike, is the New Balance 2002R. Mm-hmm. Which one is it? The tinsel. Sorry. Yeah, the tinsel we was going to have a look at. And I think these look okay, to be honest.
Yeah, Christmas vibes, man.
Christmas vibes all around. But yeah, again, I mean, look, we was talking about that metallic sort of colorway, but these to me in this silhouette look a bit better with, you know, the subtle hits of red. If you're looking at the sole, you know, you've got a nice red hit on the sole as well.
Yeah.
It's just everything's like really subtle about it, if you know what I mean. And I think this one's a really good shout, like for Christmas as well. So
Yeah, definitely.
guys out there who like your New Balances.
Yeah, defo Christmas vibes. But you know what it's giving me? It's giving me like a cross between the 97 Silver Bullets and the denim.
Yes.
Denim. Yeah, you know what I mean? With the jean sort of vibe on the underlays.
Yeah.
Yeah, defo. Do you know what though? Like I think we spoke about it previously where when it's a shoe that's got a theme, but it's not overdone. And I think this is perfect because yes, it technically is a Christmas sort of pack, but the only real noticeable nod to Christmas or the theme of the holidays is the insole. I don't know. Yeah, like that. That's literally
the insole. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a green insole with the snowflake. Do you know what I mean? Other than that, there's nothing really. I mean, yeah, the colorway, but it's not like overly in your face. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just a really safe bet. It's just, yeah, for me, I just like the simplicity of it and the subtle hits of that red on the silk. I just feel like it works better than what we saw in the Muse. But the Muse, however, the silhouette actually intrigues me and interests me. But this one is like a more safe bet. You know, everything's executed quite nicely. So I do like these. And I'd probably rock these for Christmas, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, you'll definitely be seen, bro. That's the thing. But the 2002 R for me is probably my favorite. Like I've said it before, but it's probably my favorite New Balance silhouette, just because it gives me Vomero vibes, but it's a bit more dressy. Do you know what I mean? Like depending on the colorway, obviously, but yeah, I mean the what's the pack? The you know the pack on protection pack. That pack took the whole sneaker community by storm. That was the pack that sort of got people talking about the 2002 Rs along with the Salehis and everything else, you know. But yeah, it's still a great shoe, man. I think New Balance are moving on to the 1906 Rs now and obviously other models, but this shoe is still getting a lot of love. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, have you got a pair of these, bro? Not yet. The 2002 Rs.
No, I wanted the all black version, the triple black, the Cordura ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Those are the ones that I'll probably get, but I'm gonna stick my neck out and say that they'll hopefully be on sale in January, where I'll pick a pair up maybe. I do think they're great shoes and for, you know, wearability as well, like winter beaters for January and beyond. So yeah, definitely I'll probably go for those in January when they come down in price a bit. I'm not too fussed about getting them now, but I do believe they're a pair that will come down in price. And I think you can get them from JD's as well. So yeah. And I never shop in JD's, by the way. That's not me being snobby, but those shoes, I actually like those shoes. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's well, especially when winter sort of passes by, all the Cordura and Gore-Tex sneakers, they'll be going down in price. Shout out to Zaya, bro. Big up, man. He says he likes these. So yeah, man. I think I don't know. I think with 2002 Rs, it's kind of like they're slowing down a bit. Like we're not getting as many collabs and stuff like that. But don't get me wrong. If you get a pair of these, I feel like it's one of them shoes. Once you have them on, they're hard to sort of take off. But yeah, it's one of those shoes. It's definitely one of them sneakers you can wear literally like 7 days out of the week kind of thing. But yeah, man, I think we'll wrap up now. I'm getting the eyes from the missus. So yeah, man, I think we'll call it there. But bro, it's been lovely chopping it up as always. Big up the chat. What were you looking forward to though as we move on to next week and finishing off this week? Anything else apart from well, I guess the stash really, that's the kind of standout, isn't it?
Yeah, looking forward to the stash, obviously. I'm really looking forward to getting the SuperSonics in hand tomorrow. Yeah, I had to get them next day delivery, man. I've been looking forward to those. Shout out to Killswitch, who mentioned the early access on email today. So thank you to Killswitch. I'm also looking forward to hopefully maybe copying the Jumpman jacks as well.
Yeah.
Not a big deal, But stash for me, it's the mission for this time, 2 weeks time. So yeah, man.
Yeah, let's all hope, man, because I think with the stash, as much as old people didn't really like that shoe initially, the lace hoops, this, that, but I'm telling, we knew, bro, like as soon as it gets time to like the drop and more pictures and stuff, that's when it gets to like territory of I've got to have them, I've got to get doubles, like stuff like that. But yeah, man, let's hope there's enough to go around, man.
I'm hoping it's the unearthed scenario where we was worrying about whether we're going to cop it or not. And then it turned out to be, actually, it's a easy cop. So fingers crossed for that, man. Just keep your eyes out. And also good luck to everyone who's going for the Jumpmans tomorrow. I hope you'll cop what you want to cop. And yeah, we'll chop it up again next Monday.
Yeah, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Obviously, the chat been amazing. Smash a like on this live stream. If you want more of this sort of content every week, obviously we try bring it. Bit of banter, bit of waffle, mix it all in. You guys' import is hilarious. Has, obviously, just shout your bits before we jump off, bro. Where can people find you?
Yeah, guys, you can find me on Instagram, HB Kicks. Come and have a look. Come and have a chat. We can chop it up online. And I'll do some of you on a weekly basis as well. So, yeah, come and give us a like or subscribe or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, man, just follow him, man. Got some dope pictures, bro. And his poses, I'm telling you, he's got the, do you know what I mean? The ass has got the angles, man.
Thing, man. He's stuck with me, So, yeah.
He's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT. But yeah, now thank you, everyone, for obviously dropping by. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Join the Discord as well. We're always chopping it on there. People sort of trade and sell on there too now. It's a good community, man. We're building. So, yeah, look out for the next couple of videos. Sunders, Crocs, didn't even check the patterns tonight, but next week, next week. Obviously, it's got to be done. Anyways, broskis, thank you for dropping by. Like the video on the way out. And yeah, till next week, guys. Peace.